Hello again, it's Whipnum with another My Little Pony Friendship is Magic toy review. Today we shall visit Applejack's Sweet Apple Barn. Yes, the hilly homestead of our honest, hard-working hauler of heavy apple baskets. Aw, horse feathers, my alliteration ran out. The toy representation of Applejack's home really stood out to me on the shelf and looks impressive in the packaging. I'm digging the shade of red they used. Looks like there's plenty of places for animal friends and ponies to peek out from behind. And on the right side, we have a tree with nursery tree-style leafy portholes. I imagine they have a shelf somewhere in there for animals to sit on. Right side also includes quite a bit of accessories. We'll cover that after a while. And here we have the centerpiece de resistance, Applejack, wearing the much-coveted Stetson hat. Color's kind of but it's a hat. Great. This includes 2 part animal friends and 10 accessories. You sure do, don't you? And as I record this, Season 2 is on the horizon, so let's be sure to watch the Hub TV network, hubworld.com. Let's take a look at the back and dig into some copy. Applejack enjoys helping out on her family's farm. The barn has everything she needs to take care of the garden and pick fresh fruit. And speaking of Applejack, she's honest, friendly, and sweet to the core. She loves to be outside, and her friends know they can always count on her. Doll. The serving suggestion gives us a preview of some of the features, like a working gate, a spinning weather vane, and even pickable produce. Looks like they have a cute little wagon that fits over Applejack like so, and they are kind of filling in some holes here with some not included figures, like Alpha Aloysius here, and this is actually cardboard cutout in the packaging, but that's fine because I'm going to include some not includeds myself from another set in a little while. But what we do get is a barn playset pony figure, kitten, rooster, wagon, hay bale, watering can, bucket, hat, saddle, 2 carrots, apple, shovel, and rope. Wow. Accessory city. But this isn't the city, this is the country. And a country pony can survive. A country pony can survive. Okay, I'll go ahead and open it. I did want to go over something while I was removing the playset from the packaging. I do like the artwork they use to fill in the back of the packaging, especially for the playsets. They even have some little grass drawn in for her to stand on. But the problem is, I don't know if you can use it after you get the toy out, because the playset and all the accessories are sitting in this blister, and the blister is glued to the backdrop. So I don't really know if there's a way to use it, or if you get everything out of there, if there's a way to save it. It's kind of a shame because it's cute like the artwork of the show. But anyway, I just wanted to point that out, that I do appreciate the backdrop they use to fill this in. On with the unpackaging. Here we have the Sweet Apple Barn. We've got a lot of toy to cover, so let's get to it. Here is Applejack completely kitted out. The rope, of course, is non-working. Does not work as a string, but it is visually appealing nonetheless, and it pegs onto the side of the saddle right here. Speaking of the saddle has a cute little apple motif on both sides. Very well done. The watering can here is using the clip system that they're using on many of the props. It clips onto mini pony legs, including filly legs. It will fit onto Sweetie Belle's legs. I tried it, so there you go. There's an apple motif on the entire toy, and of course we can't miss out on Applejack's cutie mark. Nope. Yep, left side this time. Here is a closer look at the hat, the vaunted hat. It has a very nice molded weave pattern on the material. Nice touch of the band around the crown. Could probably dab a little bit of red right there, and it slides onto Applejack's ears like so. And it's very snug, very secure. Very nice. Now, Applejack, I wanted to point out that I love Applejack's hair. It is gorgeous blonde. And in fact, it was probably the straightest, and it's kind of frizzing out a little bit, probably because it's so humid today. But very good job on Applejack's hair here. This is a very good head of hair she's got on her. Except for, it looks like, very fittingly, it looks like she has a cowlick. Where with her hat on, it kind of comes up right here, but it looks like she has a cowlick. That's cute. All right, Applejack, let's set you off to the side for a second. Let's take a look at the wagon. The wagon comes with a kitten. The kitten is cute, but the kitten is stuck in this pose. So if you have the kitten just standing there, it looks like the Japanese lucky cat thingamajig. But yeah, it looks like the kitten's lot in life is to hang on the side of the wagon like this. So there you go. But it's still cute nonetheless. And the wagon is designed to fit onto Applejack's back like this. It works better without the saddle. And let's have the kitten there so the kitten can go on a little ride. There you go. The wagon. Let's look at some of the other props that you come with the set. Bucket, another clip on pony legs. The bale of hay is hollow and is just a visual addition to the set. Here is a look at the pickable produce. Let's see if I can bring this in closer. The carrots slip into little holes on this side of the playset and just kind of pop in like that. They're not secure, they just sit there, but you can pick carrots. The apple pegs, sorry about that, the apple pegs into the tree. So if you're thinking about having Applejack buck trees and get apples, nope, not going to probably happen. So you can, and then you'll have to do it manually. But there you go. Speaking of things that peg into the playset, here is a rooster. The rooster is probably best sitting up here. The rooster is cute. Peg hole in the bottom, can sit right here, or you can have him sitting on this window over here if you want to. Or you can have other animals, such as special guest star Rabbit from Fluttershy's nursery tree, who also has peg hole in the bottom. So there's probably some interchangeability that you can enjoy with some of these play sets. The shovel also pegs into one of these two holes on the gate, but since ponies don't have opposable thumbs, Applejack really can't make use of the shovel. But there it is. Speaking of the gate, on my copy, the gate on the right freely opens, freely swings. The one on the left seems to have a catch. I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but it wants to, there's a little indent in the center position right here, which makes it a good place for it to stop and shut like that, or you can have it open or close. So very nice touch on the gate, and actually not too shabby on the little embellishments on the walls of the barn here. Overall, this is a very good piece. Let's take a look at the back. And speaking of embellishments, whereas the nursery tree, it was pretty hollow and pretty unappealing on the backside, the barn does not really suffer from that. Yes, the tree is a little bit of leaves a little bit to be desired, but there's a lot going on back here. Wood grain on this shelf right here. They went ahead and molded the designs into the sides of the barn, so front or back, this thing is not too bad on the eyes, except maybe, of course, the tree. But the tree is duplex, so hey, it's got that going for it. And last but not least, the weather vane. It's kind of wiggly, it's kind of wobbly, but it does spin. So there you go. Now, speaking of those shelves and other pony friends, here is special guest Sweetie Belle. She does look cute looking out through the window, but even the fillies are, sorry about that, Sweetie Belle. Even the fillies are a little bit too tall for the upstairs window. So not really useful for having ponies going upstairs. But other animal friends probably work. Let's try the rabbit. Okay. That doesn't work very well either. So, I don't know really what you can do with that upstairs shelf, but you'll probably figure something out. But yeah. Applejack's Sweet Apple Barn playset. Final thoughts? Very sturdy construction on the barn. Very good art direction on all the props involved. Applejack with a hat and a lot of accessories. So you get a lot of value with this one, I believe. And it does work well with some of the other playsets, such as Fluttershy's Nursery Tree. See? Fits in rather nicely. So, I hope this review is useful to you in some way. Until next time, this is Whitnum, signing off.